Hi, I'm Dr. David Leaf. Years ago, when Dr. Goodhart was alive, we started to create a project to show muscle testing to try to set a standard. And the problem was that just showing how to do the test doesn't really tell the story. No more than you can learn how to test a muscle by looking at a book. There are numbers of books that have gone back for years that show muscle testing, but it really doesn't tell you how to do something. So I tried to create a book that takes the major muscles that we use and goes through and explains the muscle test. I talk through it, I do an audio. I'm going to show you an example of this. I also put in animations that show the activity of the muscle or the body part when you test it. And sometimes even more importantly, on the second part of it, for each muscle, I try to show what the person does when the muscle is inhibited and how they try to cheat and recruit. So here's an example of what we put together. Now, if you like what you see, realize that half of the profit of this book is going to go for ICAK marketing, a key tool that we're not doing anymore. We need to market applied kinesiology. So I hope you enjoy the book, and I hope that we're able to market and help build the image of applied kinesiology and quality muscle testing. Here obviously you see the cover of the book. Now, what you have the ability is to choose any muscle. Here we see the deltoid muscle. We see the position to test the anterior, the posterior, the mid portion of it. Here we have the actual motion of the body part when you test it. And here you have a description of my doing the test.
Deltoid has three heads. We have an anterior head, posterior, and a middle section. Hand over the shoulder, 90 degrees. Push straight up against my hand, and you're pressing downward this way to test the mid-deltoid. To test the anterior deltoid, we bring the arm forward, rotating it 45 degrees like this, and we want to push down and back along that line. So one way to do it is ask the patient to make a fist. Put your arm right along their arm, push up and forward, you just pull back. Or come in like this, put your forearm along their forearm, push up and forward, and you go like that. For the posterior deltoid, drop 45 degrees, extend the shoulder, and push down the shaft of the arm. Hold, and see if it goes weak.
On the next page, we have the trigger points, diagram of where the pain patterns are, a listing of the synergistic and antagonistic muscles, how to do a strain counterstrain, common errors, and a video showing what the person does if the muscle is weak, inhibited, and they recruit. And here you see it. They change the angle of the shoulder itself. I've tried to do this with all the major muscles. I hope you enjoy this and will contribute to ICAK.